Hello and welcome to another Torah Tuesday. Today we are in Exodus chapter 3. We're picking up where we left off last week with God's promise to Moses that he will be with him as he carries out his commission to return to Egypt and bring the people out. Today I want to focus on the purpose for Israel's deliverance. In chapter 3 verse 12 it says, "When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship God on this mountain." The word worship in that sentence is the Hebrew word avad, which can also be translated to serve or to work. Interestingly, it's the same word used to describe Israel's service to Pharaoh, their slavery to Pharaoh, in chapter 1, verses 13 and 14. So Israel has been avading for Pharaoh, and now they're going to avad for Yahweh. So the entire story of Exodus is the story of a reversal of their service. They go from serving Pharaoh to serving Yahweh. So the entire confrontation between Moses and Pharaoh is a question of who they ought to be serving. The purpose of their deliverance from Egypt is to worship God. So they're going to go from serving Pharaoh to serving Yahweh. If we skip ahead to chapter 5, verse 1, Moses and Aaron go to Pharaoh and they make this request. They repeat what God said, "Let my people go so that they may hold a festival to me in the wilderness." A festival would be part of their worship to God. And Pharaoh says, "Who's Yahweh that I should obey him and let Israel go? I don't know Yahweh and I won't let Israel go." And they insist again, "The God of the Hebrews has met with us. Now let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness to offer sacrifices to Yahweh our God, or he may strike us with plagues or with the sword." They recognize that their failure to obey would result in consequences, and Pharaoh of all people should know that. He's a religious guy. There's lots of gods being worshipped in Egypt, and Pharaoh knows that if you don't give the gods what they demand, that they are likely to get angry with you. And why would he want to put his entire slave population at risk? He is being absolutely bullheaded here and so stubborn not to let the people go, even for a short journey. Given all of their service to him, this should be a very simple request for a day, for a few days, or a week off, depending on if the 3 days is a one-way or a round-trip journey that they're asking for. But Pharaoh demonstrates that he is so stingy he will not even give them a holiday in order for them to worship Yahweh, even though that would be essential to their survival. So the point I want to leave you with is that Exodus frames Israel's freedom as freedom to worship. It's not just freedom for freedom's sake. If they had left Egypt and not arrived at Sinai and not worshiped Yahweh, then they would have failed to fulfill their purpose. So this act of bringing them out so that they can worship him is restoring Israel to their proper vocation as servants of Yahweh. Any freedom from oppression without a restoration to proper worship is incomplete. So that's your food for thought today. If you have not taken the time to like and subscribe down below the video, please do that and share it with a friend who you think might enjoy this journey through the book of Exodus. Have a great week.